Well, praise God. Thanks for joining me. Ephesians chapter 4 and verse number 17. Just backing up in these verses again as we continue. No, this I say and testify in the Lord, you must no longer walk as the Gentiles do in the futility of their minds. So when someone becomes a follower of Christ, there is a change, there is a difference. He says they are darkened in their understanding, they are alienated or separated from the life of God. Why? Because of the ignorance that is in them. They do not have knowledge of God. And why don't they have knowledge of God? Because of the hardness of their heart. So the condition of people's hearts, they've hardened their heart against God, follows, and there's a consequence to that. That is, they do not seek the knowledge of God, and as a result of that, they're walking in spiritual darkness, or they continue to walk in spiritual darkness. He says they have become callous. Someone who works on a farm, or they're using their hands a lot in carpentry, except using gloves, or even with using gloves, your hands can become callous. It becomes, the skin becomes thickened, and so you go to shake someone's hand and you can sense that hardness. You can feel the hardness in their palms. There's one person called Praying Hyde. I understand that his knees were calloused from his constant kneeling in prayer. They have become callous. So their hearts have become hardened, and they've given themselves up to sensuality. So when people's hearts are hardened against God, they don't just remain in one state. See, life is not, our spiritual state is never static. It's never static. We're always moving in one direction or the other. We're moving towards God, or we're moving away from God. Even for the believer, even for the follower of Christ, we need to stay the course and constantly be drawing near to God, or else what's going to happen? So from our nature of sin and the system of the world we're living in and Satan, we're going to be pulled away from God. So they have become, and what happened? They've given themselves up to sensuality, greedy to practice every kind of impurity. So they're moving more and more towards a life of sin. So a generation that begins to ignore God or turn away from God and say there is no God, eventually is on a downward slide into more and more depravity, into sexual immorality and all kinds of impurity, all kinds of wickedness and evil is going to be the result. In the last days, perilous times will come as men turn away from God.